Hey YouTube, it's me Jahira and I'm coming with an important video. I know a lot of nail techs knows about this, but I think those of y'all that are not nail techs, it's very important to learn because I know some ladies are doing customers in their home, but this is very important. I'm going to talk about today about implements. Implements are your tools. There has to be stainless steel. There has to be. Okay? What's very important about the implements, I know it was a new word because I am learning as well. So it was like, what the hell is an implement? Okay, your implements are like your nippers, nail clippers, and critical pushers. Okay, this is what's called implements. All right, and that has to be out of stainless steel always. Okay, about implements, and I'm gonna also show you single use. So I'm gonna show you about the implements first, and then I'm gonna show you about the single use. It's very important for you to clean your implements. These called implements. Okay, I will be putting the words somewhere around here so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I know the technique people, excuse my nails because I had to take them off and whatever, but yeah. I know the people that are nail techs, they know what implements are. Okay, it's very important to clean your implements before and after. When you start a nail client, you gotta make sure that you have at least a jar like this, okay, or one of these departments, which I had to buy another one because Pink Lady Nails has sent me one of these, but I gave it to my daughter-in-law so she could put my granddaughter's stuff in it, so she could, you know, sanitize or clean it, whatever. But this sucker cost me like, it was 11 bucks, but I got it for a special price in the store, so I didn't know I needed it, but this is very important to have, okay? So there's two different kinds that you can clean your implements with, all right? The liquid that we are using is this one, okay? It's from OPI, and I'm just gonna go slowly so y'all can see. Let me just move this light a little bit so y'all don't. Okay, let me just go like this, okay? These is to to disinfect your implements, which are these, okay? So they advise you to soak them before you use it to incline. Put it in here, put water. First you gotta add the water and then you add your disinfectant. When you're disinfecting these, okay, it has to be 5 to 10 minutes, alright? You cannot touch them at all. You have to have gloves on all time. While they soak in 10 minutes, what you do is, after you finish soaking it, you already have your client, you're going to have some gloves. You have to have gloves on. You're going to grab gloves and a piece of tissue, which it could be a towel tissue. Then with your glove, you're going to grab your, I don't have a glove, but just make believe that I do. I'm going to grab my implements out of the jar because they've already been soaking for 10 minutes. They've been disinfecting for 10 minutes. So I'm going to grab them with a piece of paper. I already have gloves. Grab them, put them on Tefal paper. And then you're going to grab a little brush. Okay. With that little brush, you're going to have soap. This is sanitized. This is liquid hand soap, okay? So what I do is I take this out like this, okay? And I just spread it around the brush. You have to clean your implements before you use it on your client. So you're cleaning your implements, making sure your implements are real clean. So after you finish, you're still not going to touch it. You have to have gloves and you have to have tissues. I'm going to make believe that this is my tissue. I'm going to wrap them around my tissue or towel, and I'm going to lay them to the side. They're ready to use. After you finish using your implements with your clients, okay, you have to put them back inside a jar so they can sanitize. Because remember, This is a lot of bacteria you're using with people, and you don't want to get the next person an infection. So that's the way we clean our implements. I'm just showing you because I know a lot of people, myself, I had done it myself. This is why I'm saying it. When I used to do nails in my house, this is how, thank God that nothing happened to none of the ladies that I have been doing nails to. I am so happy about that. But I'm putting myself in, I used to put my implements inside a drawer, and that's it. I didn't know I had to clean my implements before I use it on somebody else. I couldn't cause that other person an infection. Could have been, there's a lot of type of infections that these implements could cause you without sanitizing it, okay? I'm looking at my book because as I'm telling you, I'm learning as well, okay? Okay. So that is a must. You cannot touch your implements at all. At all. Okay? It's very important to have them soaked. You cannot soak them more than 10 minutes because if you soak it with your disinfector for a long time, it will get rotten and it's not good enough. So don't leave it in there for 24 hours. Okay? So that's what I do with my implements. Alright? If you're not going to be using your implements no more, let's say, if you're not going to use them no more at the end of the day, make sure you put them back in your solution every time you use it after a client. Okay? If you have 5 clients, what I advise you to have 5 nippers, 5 pushers if you want to. So you could have everything sanitized for that client. So everything you always have to be sanitized. Always. This is very important. So what I do is, after I'm done with my client and my class, because we do get clients in class, okay? At the end of the day, when I'm done, they're ready. Like my last client, I'm already soaked in 5 minutes. So I wait another 5 minutes. So once they're done, I come in and take them out. I take my implements out of my jar. I clean them again. And then I'm going to put them on paper towel and make sure it's nice and tight for the next day. Do not leave your implements inside your jar with the solution because it will damage your tools. Okay? Okay, another thing. That was about implements. Now I'm going to show you about single use, which I found it funny what was single use, right? I'm like, single use? What is a single use? Okay, buffers. And I'm going to show you one of my old buffers. This is a new buffer. I'm going to show you another old buffer. A nail file. Okay? Let me see what else is, if I have it on hand because, okay, here goes another one. A wood stick. Okay, these are single use. Why they're single use? Because I didn't even know this, ladies, okay? Not even if you, let's say, disinfect your tools. Let's say I'm disinfecting my tools and you see them white and da-da-da-da-da. But look at this buffer, alright? This is our buffers I use. And you're doing all this, right? No. These call single use. Why are they called single use? Because you cannot use a buffer more than twice on a client. You have to throw it out. You cannot use this more than twice. Why? Because all this, let's say if I just did a client and she had a little infection that I could fix though. But that infection stays on your buffer. Also, it will stay on your file, even if it says washable. Okay, as you can tell, look at the way this file, which I use these files on myself, so you cannot use this more than twice. That's why they say after your second client, you have to throw your buffer away. Always have a nice little basket around you that you could, throw out. Another thing that's a single use is a wooden stick, which these are very used and is very important to use. So when you're doing the client's nails and you know that you want to use this, you come and you use it or whatever, and even as a critical pusher. Okay, these you cannot use again, people. You have to throw them out. You cannot use them twice or one time use only. With your nail file as well. after you use your nail file on 2 clients, no more than 2 clients, you have to throw it out. That's why they tell you to buy more files. So these are single use. It's very important to not use it because this carries a lot of infections. A lot. I mean, I could show you. Let me see something. Let me see if I find the page that I was seeing all this. Oh my God. Which is really nasty. Okay? And it's not cool. Right? I'm trying to see if I find that page so I could show you the infections that these things could carry to another person. And I didn't know that. I was like, wow. Like, I had like 5 clients come to my house, and ladies, I swear to God, I'm like, wow. You see, certain things like this could happen. Oh, I wish I could just, certain things like this can happen. That's how nasty it is. Can have a client like that, and you're like that. So you imagine how many infection or that person had that you're passing on to your next client. So it's very important to disinfect your implements, which are your tools, and your single-use throw-out. Okay? I just wanted to share this because I know that ladies that are not nail techs do not know about this. But if you are doing nails in your house, it's very important to clean your implements. Alright? I hope you like and enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, please leave it down below because I wouldn't mind to do this. And yeah, and I'm learning how to do now this week while we was learning, it was pedicure and spot pedicures, which was amazing. I love it. I'm gonna come back with another video with that because like I said, I promised y'all the updates. So I just wanted to show you how to clean your implements and your single use. And ladies, I hope this helped you, and I hope you like and enjoy. And like always, I talk to you what later. Throw out your single use twice only. Later.